All right, looks like we're live streamed.
Yeah, it's just kind of finishing the last couple moments. Oh, are you watching live? Here we go. Yep.
Oh no, it just gave me the notice.
Yep.
For me.
Yay.
All right, looks like we're live streamed.
Hold on, I gotta mute. Okay, there we go. You guys, we are live. All right. Do you want to go ahead and say hello, ladies? I am here with Miss Trish and Miss Jolene.
Hello.
Say hi to everybody.
Hey.
What about you, Miss Jolene?
Hey.
So of course, there's always this little interesting thing that happens whenever we use Zoom to go live. We're so happy to see all of you here. There is a small delay, so it really causes a little confusion on my side because I'm looking at all of you right now and you look fabulous. Thank you for being here, ladies. We have a really special announcement tonight, but let's go ahead and see if we get some people jumping in with us live. Looks like we do have a couple people watching, so that's amazing. Let us know that you're here. And while people are kind of getting acclimated to the fact that we're on here, we're going to go ahead and share into a couple groups. And who wants to go first? Jolene or Trish? Which one of you might want to go first while we share this into some groups? How
Sure.
about,
We
yeah.
both. Go, Trisha. I was trying to nudge you.
All right, we'll have Miss Trisha go first and just let's just talk about what's been going on. What's been going on, girl? What are you picking up on? While we're here.
Eclipse energy. How have y'all been feeling? Let's talk about it.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Like I feel like that's the buzz, literally the buzz.
Literally.
I were talking earlier specifically about all of this, and then I was picking up certain frequencies, and I pulled in three of the strong ones. And this is what eclipse energy is doing for these specific groups that I decided to pull in. So, on one hand, we have the ones who have been actively clearing, well, let's back up. We'll save the best for last. Okay. So we have the ones who are coming into this awakening. This is their first wave, their first wave. Not that they're the first wave, but they have this awakening coming in and they're feeling it and they're starting to take notice. Some of them are like, oh, what's this? This is familiar. This is a remembering for me. This is okay. What is this? Let's coast through it. And in that same grouping, there's the ones that are like, oh shit, with the roller coaster, like, oh shit, what's going on? Brace yourself. What is it? I don't want it. Push it back down. Not dealing with it. We have these little, conflicting things on how they're receiving it. Then with this next energy wave that comes in, these are the ones who've already like been here, they understand it. It's like, what's going on? These are the ones I would say feel good one moment, and then the next moment they're like, pulled in and they don't understand what pulled them in, and then they clear it and they're like, oh my god, I was just pulled under, I just had a dark night, I just did this. It's like they're learning the awareness within their body, so that's what's coming up for them. Everyone on some level is bringing up past stuff coming in, whether it's past stuff from childhood, it's past stuff from a previous life, it's past stuff from many previous lifetimes that it's anchored them in there, and it's kind of tugging them like, hey, we can't do that, let's heal on this. And then the other wave that came in were the ones who have been doing the work. We understand integration, we understand that we're ready to step into the role of let's teach, let's guide, let's train. So we're the ones who are riding that wave saying, come on bitches, bring it on, we're ready for this, right? We're anticipating letting that come up so we can deal with it, so we can continue on this journey and roll. So that's what I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Like, I love, it's an orchestra. It's so cool.
That is so true. I love that. Jolene, you've been picking up on that kind of some of that same stuff too, or?
Oh yeah, everything that she's saying, and I definitely feel like there's a new wave of people coming through and awakening, and I feel like uh, I definitely feel another leveling up for a lot of people. And then there's some of us that we've been through the waves, so many waves that we're just like, okay. And we're kind of holding space for people, you know? And I do feel like, because you know what, with the work we do, a lot of people come to us with their healing and their issues. And I've had quite a few people come to me with breakups, with abandonment issues coming up, with inner childhood healing that's coming up. And then, you know, I don't know, I think I'm just transmuting stuff for other people because um like I had this nausea, this throwing up stuff, and I'm like, where is this coming from out of nowhere? You know, but I feel it was really part of the energy. It was this energy of we're all transmuting stuff, and I'm sure I'm transmuting stuff for myself too, consciously or unconsciously. um but yeah, I think it is different levels, and those of us that are doing okay, and because like I know I've expressed to you guys, I'm an Aries, okay? So a lot of these placements, I'm, you know, an Aries Sun, Aries Venus, um, and it's pushing me to be more creative, more in that Aries energy, that pioneer energy. And so I'm just like, let's go, guys, come on, woo! You know, that's kind of the energy I've been in. But I'm grateful for that because, you know, like I said, it allows me to also be able to hold space for other people.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And many are holding space, not even knowing they're holding space. But I want to welcome Miss KK is here, y'all. So thank you for being here, Miss KK. We're so happy that you're here. And so we know that we're definitely getting people on, which is great. Yeah, I've been picking up on a lot, what I'm hearing a lot of just this whole week has been I love that I'm involved in a couple chats. Like our chat gets insane in the membrane. Like it's so funny. We get lost in the chat, don't we, you guys? We actually have a little we have a Facebook leader group page for ourselves where we put things so they don't get lost, which is pretty
Like,
awesome.
let's put it there because we're going to start talking about a dream we had or
Yes. And it's like, and so a lot of people I know are in groups like this, and I'm part of a couple other groups. And so I'm really picking up on so much of the same thing. And of course, seeing it happening here, you know, there's some extremes, you know, like our food truck is down, just one little thing after another. People's cars are having issues. You know, just like it just seems like some people are like, it's the bad penny, but it's like, you know, I love this when you came in, Jolene, and it's just like, no, it's kind of the undoing of how things used to be. So
Yeah.
it's like, as we unravel, no matter where you're at, right, in all the stuff that you guys have mentioned, we're all unraveling. We're all transforming in some way, right?
Right.
So KK, if you're still on with us, we got a couple people here. Don't be shy. We'd love to say that you're here. Are you guys picking up on a lot of the same energy? You know, are you feeling this? What are your experiences? We'd love for you to share because I think we all learn. The more we share together, the more we learn together.
When we learn, activate. So because of these energies, because the eclipse just happened, and we're sitting here talking just amongst ourselves and the people that we're meant to work with, you know, in our current present time, right? Off the social media, but our people. Um, they're going through it. They're dealing with stuff. Some of them get it, some of them don't get it. So eclipse is really kind of like the snow globe, shaking everything about, right? So because of that, we decided that we have our immersion coming up next Salt Lake City. Hello, hello. And all of these energies coming about with all these new awakenings happening, with And even like as Jolene, as you were talking, I was picking up some of the first waivers who are like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for y'all, just snoozing, waiting for the rest of the group to catch up to us. And now they're like, come on, let's go. So they're ready. So they're ready to be activated even more to continue going since they had to wait until more frequency rose. Um, so we were chatting amongst each other and we decided, drum roll, please. We decided that we are going to do what Michele is so cutely dubbed the Zoomersion, right? We're Zoom to the immersion and we're offering it this to you till when? We have an introductory rate. We want you to grab this immersion rate to help you with the eclipse energy. So we're going to bring Salt Lake City into your homes. For how long is the price going to be, Michele?
It's going to be through Wednesday. So starting right now, and I want to say hello to Deb. Hey, Deb. Starting right now through Wednesday, we have a deeply discounted flash sale because we know that many of you need assistance. So yeah, what's that price going to be, Miss Trish?
$155. $155 from tonight until Wednesday because we'll be gone traveling for the immersion. You will be able to have Salt Lake City, have the four of us. We don't have Jackie right now, but the four of us in your home. You're going to be learning what we're teaching in Salt Lake City, which is going to be some valuable tools. I'm going to pass this on to Jolene so she can tap into and share what she's going to be sharing.
Before you go, Jolene, hold on. I really love to read a couple comments, okay? So Deb says hello, first of all, to all of us. And then KK says, feeling it for sure. Huge shifts and transformations are in place. And I think that's a great segue. Transformation. We all knew that. We knew everybody, including ourselves, we're going to arrive in Salt Lake City in transformation style. Right, Jolene? So like, how are you knowing that? And we segue to you. What are you going to be bringing into everybody's homes if they decide to jump in on this Zoom from the immersion?
Well, as you guys know, I love this Ma'at energy. And so I'm going to be talking a lot about Ma'at, but really what people don't realize is how much this is about the energy of the all. Okay. So first we're going to have a little bit of a dualistic discovery of the I am and the all. And to get to the all, we really need to know the I am, and we need to discover who we are, what our divinity is, and heal those wounds and shadows that we have. Integrate the shadows. I shouldn't say heal, but integrate the shadows. And so I will be having some activities and some discussions that will help us with some of that wounding, but we will also be integrating into that from that I am into the we are energy.
I love that every time you talk about it. And I'm so glad that you came on here because Trish and I were like, how can we put Jolene's words in our mouths? And Trish, we're so not on that. There's no way. We just had to have you here. So we're so happy you joined us. And we're celebrating your birthday in Salt Lake. I'm personally excited about that. And I cannot wait for this. So I know that you also were talking about developing that it's so important. I think we're all getting this with these transformations. Like another word that, like the words that kind of keep coming in, I know over here, and I think that they're coming in for you guys too, is transformation, transition, transcend. Those seem to be the words that are coming in. And it's like, in a lot of ways, how can you transition and transcend is by really connecting yourself with others. And so that's why we feel so passionate about bringing this experience into your home. So, of course, we can't bring the whole experience because we want to be fair to everybody that's there. But we can let you in on all of our breakout sessions, which each the four of us are taking a breakout time. So, Trish, what are you going to be chatting about? What can they look forward to if they decide to do this? What can they look forward to when they join us?
So for me, we're going to do some breath work exercise, and all this is going to come into preparation for the end. Some breath work, some mindfulness, visualization. I'm also going to show people what to do with your crystals that you have at home. But most specifically, I have a specific crystal that I'm going to be working with at the immersion, and I'm not going to name that just yet. But those of you who do jump in on the 155, you will have that will come in your email so you can shop for it locally, or if you need it mailed to you, we'll send it to you. So what we're going to do with that is connect to this crystal. I'm going to show you guys because here's what I'm feeling. So many people purchase crystals. So many people, connect to the frequency and they buy them and then they put them on display. These are your workers. They're meant to work for you. They want to work for you, literally. So I'm going to show you how to bring that in, connect to it, be intentional, give them a job to do, which is what they want. Mm-hmm. And this specific crystal that we're working with is going to do a few things. It's going to connect or open your heart chakra even more. It's going to help expand it. And while it's expanding, it's doing some divine or the feminine masculine immersion together. It's also bringing up healing. It's going to show you your wounding, your traumas in a way that it comes to you through wisdom, not pain anymore. So what you've been avoiding is going to come up and it's going to be, remember this feeling? Here's the wisdom for it. Let's heal it. And that's, I almost said the crystal. I love it. Not many people work with it that often. It's a crystal from, it's been around, but it'll connect you to that. And at the same time, it's opening your heart chakra up for abundance to flow. So this is doing healing. It's breaking open your abundance bank. It's allowing manifestations to flow to you a lot quicker because you're going to come in with the wisdom of the wound to integrate and heal versus the need and the desire to push it away and not want to deal with it. So I'm really excited for that.
I'm excited too. That's going to be so dope.
Yes.
Everybody knows on this channel, we definitely talk about crystals. Yeah, betcha. And I love that because I know what we've been getting on this channel, what we've been talking about is kind of like this collective challenges. It seems like we've been going challenge after challenge. And this challenge is kind of really all about having vision through your heart. So that sounds so perfect. Like you guys are so perfect in what you're sharing. Were you gonna say something?
Nope. I'm agreeing with you, girl.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, well, I know Jackie couldn't be with us today. We're always sending her good wishes. She's dealing with some health concerns, but she's doing really great. She's just taking the night for herself. And that's just such a huge message for everybody here. If you're going to see with the eyes of your heart, you have to really put yourself at the top of that list. Okay. So those of you that are like, oh, I really want to go, which I know I've had many of you, some of you overseas, some of you, we get it, obstacles, full-time jobs, can't get the time off. So this is a way that you can really join in and capture something for you, especially at the 155 price. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's like, let's put that in perspective. What is that? Like, what does that transition to? $155. Unfortunately, not much these days. That's like one trip to the grocery store.
I mean, I have a reading that is 111. So
there you go. There you go. And you're getting all these hours, 8 to 10 hours of instruction.
Yes. for 155. The things that we are doing a lot, like, yes, what Jolene just said. One of my services is worth that much. You're getting more of us for the weekend.
For the weekend. It's crazy. And so it will be recorded, but we do want you'll get the links to literally join in live, like as we are doing the session.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is really, really great. So, just like we're doing today, one of us will be kind of manning the camera. Please keep in mind, we are not professional camera people, okay? But what's really amazing is we can still take questions and you can participate in that community that we are developing and we're so, passionate about. So we're going to put some of this in the comments, you guys, just so you know, the description box. When we go live, you can't really put the details till after. Oh, your dog's so cute. But we'll put it in. We're going to have you guys send this 155. If you're joining early, we want you between now and I figured to keep it nice and easy. I can't even talk tonight. Nice and easy. How about 1:55 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, 1:55 rate to 1:55 p.m. next Wednesday. Otherwise, it's going to be available through the angelinsight.net, but it will go up to 222. Okay. So we'll list that so that you can save as much. And we're actually taking it off the online store so that we can save you even more because, there's credit card charges and everything. So this is like the lowest that we can kind of go here, which is amazing. Okay. So, and if you break that down, we've split the agenda. That's 8 hours. So it's just like such a valuable learning tool. So I'm super excited for everybody to join in. We cannot wait for you to be part of this. Now, Jackie is going to be talking a lot about, because she can't be with here. So she's kind of coming in. We have a treatment room there. We have a lot of on-site healing. And what she's really talking about is what works best for individuals. So she's going to really kind of hone into people and their gifting. Like some of us know, like for instance, I'm a feeler. Okay. Jolene, I happen to know she's clairvoyant, okay, and clairaudient. And, we all have different types of gifting. And so Jackie's really going to help individually because there are certain ways that are more, that are better for you. Okay. So she's going to hone in on that experience. And then she's really going to also talk a lot about, she'll be going on the last day, really about, okay, we've had this incredible weekend together. Now what? How do we integrate it, right? How do we transcend? How do we deal with what's going to keep coming up? Because of course we know it's a lot like onions, right, guys? So it's like you go and then it's like you kind of go deeper. And another thing, I feel like a Ginsu knife commercial a little bit, because I'm like, and another thing, we're also going to be able to include those in the Zoom, you guys, with our services that we're offering to those who all will be at the immersion. So we all have different choices. You guys are doing a class. Sorry, we'll save that. We'll save that. You didn't hear nothing from me. Okay. But I know I'm kicking off. It's so funny. You guys are pairing off. Jackie and I are pairing off. And so we have things to continue. Okay. Which is going to be really amazing. Now, do you guys remember? You guys want to share anything else that Jackie talked about that she's going to bring that I'm forgetting? Because of course she's not here, but
she's really driving home. I don't know what she's bringing, like physicality wise, but
no, yeah, but I meant like bringing to the table. That's what I meant, kind of.
really integration and healing it and sitting with it and in your own time.
Yes, which is so important because I mean, I know I can attest to this. I'm pretty sure you girls can too. Like, to be honest, one of the hardest people we have to get by is ourself. is ourself. Is, understanding what's happening because we're all unique. We're all having unique experiences and that needs to be validated, and that's That's sometimes what gets missed. And I loved our Trish and I had a great conversation about that earlier. It's like, you can be activated all you want. How can you understand? How can you get the healing so that you can actually shift, right? So I'm going to be talking about, I have to say, I am so excited for everything. I'm super excited what I'm talking about. I'm like so jazzed up about it. Be really kind of talking about shadow work in a very unique way, and it's connecting to art. So that's going to be really, really, really fun. I've been working a lot with, of course, many of you know, I work with all kinds, but I've been really working a lot with the shadows, to be honest. So that's a different perspective that a lot of us do not, that we've learned. Many people have learned, oh, that's not cool. You don't talk to the shadows. But actually, if you think of Peter Pan, the shadow can actually lead you in some really good and good direction. So for all your healing, can help you fast track it. So we have all these things coming together. We're super excited. I know it's going to be a big value. And, we just can't wait to actually put this together. So I'm excited. Pat on the back, you guys, for all of you. High fives. That we thought of offering something more because we just know so many people need assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like big
Uh,
time.
I just want to toss in, I know we're about to cut off because we wanted to keep this really short for you guys on this Friday night, but I
Yeah.
just want to, I have done what I'm doing with the group in Salt Lake City. I've done it with some small groups here, and the feedback has been phenomenal. Like, I'm blown away. I'm blown away at how it's just coming together. And they're like, you know what? This came up and it went and it done, and I feel light. It's so, I'm really excited for this. Like, you guys don't even know. I know the impact it's going to have. So
Yeah.
it'll,
It's going to be awesome. Final thoughts, Miss Jolene. God, she looks so great, doesn't she? She's just sitting there with her hair and her yellow
oh,
shirt. I always tell her, she always looks so, you look so great on camera all the time, Miss Jolene. Not that you don't look great off camera. Okay. I'm just saying.
Um, yeah, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Um, I'm just excited. I do have some things that are going to be unique and I've done before, but in a different way. So it'll be really fun. I'm excited. So I definitely foresee a lot of healing
Yeah.
occurring. So I'm very excited to see what comes up and, you know, join us because this is an auspicious time for change and for growth and for moving forward in your life. And if you're feeling stuck, okay, if you feel like you've been frustrated, this is the moment to get these energies to push you forward, okay, to thrust you because that's what they're here for. They're here to thrust you into your healing, but not just that, but into your growth to move forward and accelerate in your um, abundance, love life, love of self, whatever it is that is really dragging you down. This is an auspicious time. Okay, so really think of it like that because I feel like there's a lot of doom and gloom out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're here to show you no, this is an auspicious time.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of doom and gloom, but of course, y'all, it's because it's showing its face and we're ready to like put it to bed in a new way.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what's so exciting. Like if you've got the doom and gloom, if you've got like crazy shit happening at your house, number one, you're not alone. Number two, hello, you ready to level up? Because that's what's knocking at your door is an opportunity.
Right. We don't move when we're comfortable, unfortunately.
No, no. And it's just a little, it's a little morsel, and we'll talk about it, at in Salt Lake. But like the shadows, the black, let's just everyone know the black, the heavy, the dense, it literally has no vibration, which means if it has no vibration, it can't move. So it's time for this to bubble up, come to the surface. And that's why we want to, so like when you can kind of like really take a moment to get in community and know that you're not alone. Oh my God, such a game changer, like for real. So we hope that you guys are just as excited as we are. Okay. There's no limit on the amount of people that can do this. Share with friends, come in with a buddy. Maybe you can have a couple friends over, for wine and watch Zoom together. It's just like there's so many different ways that you could make this work for you. And I do want to let people know that we will have the ability of those that participate to kind of have like a lifetime download. But it will not be available. It will be available at the 222 price, but you'll have to like get into that to get the download. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I'm super excited, pumped, a little nervous, but it's like nervous and it's like butterfly in the belly, like when you like we're going on a field trip, like, you can't sleep the night before. That's kind of how I feel. I like, what are you gonna say, Trish?
I said it's that exciting nervous because we know how great the next day is going to be. We know how great this next week is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. It's definitely gonna be amazing. So thank you for everyone that's gotten on here. We want to throw you kisses. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, KK, for posting. We do have a couple other people on here. Don't ever be shy. If you have any, questions about anything, I always like you to let you know you can email me directly at angelinsight.net. I can share it with the group. And we'll get back to you. But this particular offering will not be available in the online store until after Wednesday, 1:55 p.m. This is literally, and we'll send you a receipt in an email. We'll add you to a special email group, let you know that we got your either your Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. Okay, and it's going to go to Trish. So I'm just going to say it, Trisha Lewis Rocks, PayPal, and Zelle. I'll put all the information again in the description box when we get off. And if you're on Cash App, you're going to do the $ chasing Trish. No A, because she's a Trisha. So no A, even though we call her Trish. I feel like I want to call you Mama T. That might be a new nickname. I don't know. All right, you guys. I think we've done our mission today. Anybody got something to say before we get off to our weekend here?
Final thought. Have an amazing weekend. Be with your hearts open. Receive it in. Love it. Send it out. Level up. 155 is an amazing deal. I like what Michele said. Have a viewing party. Get 4, 5, 6 people, family members, close friends that can benefit from it. Pitch in the money so it even breaks it down even more convenient for you guys and put it out.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. But yeah, totally. So any last final thought for you, Miss Jolene? I know we like to go around because when we're talking, we just like it's like we telepathically know what's coming out. We like we keep building on each other like the turtles. I love that turtle so that we can show you a bigger view. So anything else come in for you while Trish was talking there, Miss Jolene?
He was really saying the things I was thinking about having a party. I'm like, get some wine, have fun. Yeah, I think it'll be, a great thing. And I know I've had some people that are out of the country that are like, I wish I could be there, but it's so much to get there from, whatever.
Yeah.
So
it really
this
is.
is really going to be beneficial to you guys that are kind of far. And yeah, come join us. We'd like to have you.
It's kind of interesting because in one of those group chats, final thought, because it's coming up while you said that, is there was a friend of mine, his name's Justin. Shout out Justin if you get on here and see it. And he was like, yeah, I'm totally going. The next totality is in Spain in a couple years. And I was getting like buzz, 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 buzz. So who knows, y'all? The whole thing, we're learning too. So we're really creating a strong foundation to what we're doing here. And, we're super excited. So if we could have the ability to go international, I know that would be something for all of us that would be amazing. So you just never know what's going to happen. But it does seem like our work, at least for right now, we're not going to be painted into a box, but it does seem to not chase, but follow the eclipse energy. So many of you know this place that we're going was in the totality last eclipse, which was right before our last retreat get together. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to finish that final thought. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be amazing. And I think that if you can take advantage of a viewing party, I say do it, because it's time for what we're going through to be conversation, and not just at 9 o'clock at night on a Friday. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, it's time for it to be conversation, just like anything else. And
Mhm.
I think it is challenging for some people. Some people literally don't feel safe to talk about what they're receiving. Okay. We all been there. It's a big reason why we're passionate about what this work that we do. So I say balls to the wall, y'all. No visuals there, but like, go big. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's create this community, no matter how it comes together, because it's just like-minded people assisting each other to transition, to tweak. And it's like, you may not realize it, but you do. I mean, we are guiding this experience, but who's going to learn the most is us, which I'm really excited about, because there's no exchange that doesn't happen that isn't give and take. Like, it's not in balance, right? So, it's going to be amazing. All right. I think that's it. We went a little bit over our time frame, but that's all right. We're super excited to hang out with you all. Again, these prices are available. I'm going to put the exact links in the description box. If you have any questions, angelinsight.net, message any three of us directly. This is as cheap as we can go. And I just want to one more time tell you that at 1:56 p.m. next Wednesday, 156, the price goes to 222, which in itself is a steal, to be honest. But we wanted to get it as low as possible because we know that many are, being challenged right now. All right. So get your 155 on, people. Dial it in. We'll answer the phone.
We're right here waiting to take your card. No, I'm just kidding.
But it's so perfect because 155 is something that came in, and the numbers, I love them. But we lovingly on this channel, we've looked at the collective energy as challenge 55. So here we go. Jolene said it. It's all about the power of the one. How can you be one with challenge 55? Being, how can you go? How can you be at your transformative state? But more importantly, how can you transition through this challenge to see with the eyes of your heart? This doom and gloom is coming up so that you can see it in a different way. And when you're on your own, that's not so easy to do. So we look forward to hearing from you, getting your reflection, learning from you, and learning to know all about you, getting to know all about you. How funny that's coming up again, you guys. Oliver. Getting to know you. I always sing something whenever I go live. That's the song that keeps coming up. That whole idea of Oliver like in a lot of ways, that's really kind of what a lot of people are feeling. Like kind of some people like legit abandoned, like, felt like they got to fend for themselves. And it's
We,
like, what'd you gonna say?
that we got your back.
Yeah, we do. We got you back. So until then, over and out. I'm sure you will see all of us in some capacity soon. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me, ladies. And we look forward to seeing you guys from Salt Lake. All right.
Yay.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. All right. So now I'm going to try to go back. Oh, Lord.
Did the recording stop? Or
Not yet.
no, we're still going. This is the blooper reel. No.
Yeah, this is the blooper part. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. When am I going to learn to do this better? Okay. Oh, there you guys are. Okay. Thank you for those of you. Now we're going to say bye.